going for a shorty ride. I hope you guys can hear me, because we have a beautiful, beautiful 80-degree day here. Saturday. Well, it's June something. Hell, I don't know. Phone's being dumb. Beautiful, beautiful day. Feels so good. La 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 la. In case anybody wants to know, my my daughter's scratching my back and it feels good. Beautiful day, guys. Beautiful day. I don't have much to say other than that. Just enjoy the scenery, because this is some beautiful shit. Anybody out there that can no longer ride, you guys come right along with me on my little journey here. Because I know someday I'll get to that point in my life where I can't ride anymore. Or, you never know, man. One day you might wake up and for whatever reason you're just done. Whatever medical condition you might get, whatever may happen, some jackass might pull out in front of you someday on your way to work. Guess what? That's your last chance. So, any of you guys, just ride along and enjoy. I hope these videos are bringing some joy to you guys, because I really, really like making them for you guys. So, just enjoy the videos, because just don't know. You don't know that next time when that next ride might be your last one. And if it's your last one, like I said, come along with me and enjoy my rides on my motorcycle. I might get a 360 cam just so you guys can see everything front and back. I think that would be a cool thing, but that's like 5 bills. I really don't have it right now. I'm hoping to get to that point. That's probably gonna be like my Christmas goal, so maybe next year. Maybe next year I can get to the 360 world for you guys. This is some beautiful, beautiful scenery right here, that's for sure. You know, on just about a perfect day. Oh my gosh. Like a freaking biker club here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Dropped my daughter off to spend the weekend with her friend. You're not gonna take this?
Yep. Unless you want me to keep it. I'll walk around look cool. Sorry, I have to wear this one with my diaper.
You look so out of place wearing a long sleeve hoodie. But at least you'll be warm tonight, huh?
Yeah, I'll stay nice and cozy.
Okay. You need anything?
No.
Alright, I love you.
Love you.
Hey, that's not how we end things.
Oh, yes, right. Big hug.
Thanks for the backstretch, I love you. Alright guys. Off we go, off we go. This is a small, I shouldn't really call it small. It's called Santa Rosa, here in South Central Pennsylvania, and it's just they have a swimming pool and it's a whole bunch of lots where you can I mean, a lot of people have mobile homes, some of them are actual trailers, and they, you know, pretty much just buy a lot, there's your campers, you know, and there's more of a permanent site. But that's it, man. They this place gets hopping on the in the summertime, that's for sure. They have a store there where you can do, there's an arcade, and you can buy food and ice cream and all the things, and of course there's grocery stores not that far away. It's just so close to my house, it doesn't seem like something that, it's just never really crossed my mind as something I want to do, because I live on a back road where there's no traffic at night, and it's like pretty much Santa Rosa in my backyard every damn day. So why would I pay the big money to get away from it all when in my everyday life is kind of away from it all? So I've not shown any interest at all into this place. So mean, it is what it is. I want to do something different. I hop on my boat, float around on Lake Raystown. I spend the night on the lake. That's different to me. Different to me isn't spending an evening or a weekend in a quiet location when I live in a quiet location. So that's all I have to say about that. My mama said oh, shut up. Just enjoy this, because it's pretty freaking beautiful, guys. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. Why is it yellow vehicles seem so cool? I had one for 17 years though. I would never own another one. It's like as soon as I looked at it, it was like, man, that's fucking awesome looking. That's a sexy car. And then 17 years later, I mean, luckily it was a small car. It was an SRT4 that I bought brand new in 2003. And I owned the car until 2020. I put approximately 80,000 miles on the car. I missed it some because everything was still tight and new, you know. Now I'm driving like a 215,000 mile Honda Del Sol, but everything's not tight and new. But the funny thing is, everything works on a 1993. Nice looking stuff right here, guys. If I happen to leave this earth soon, I'll leave knowing that I got to enjoy this day with you guys, because this is awesome. Beautiful weather. It's just the right temperature for this too. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's not too windy. It's a perfect day. Driving through the shade of the trees and out into the sun. Might just see if anybody else wants to ride when I get home. It is fucking gorgeous out. I'm not sure what the sign language is for fucking gorgeous. But that's my interpretation, because that's what we have right now. Beautiful day, beautiful day. Oh yeah, I decided to have a yard sale today. We have a problem. We have bees? Did you have fun? We have fun? Oh no. Daddy will get it. I'll get it tonight when they go to sleep, okay? Bees normally don't fly at night. Want to see if anybody wants to go for a ride? You want to go for a ride? It's beautiful out. This is the perfect day.
Do I have to go on the road?
Well, I can't take you little guys, but if one of the big girls wants to go, or if your mommy wants to go, it's really nice. If anybody wants to go for a ride, it's beautiful today. Hi. 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 Dada. That's Dada. Ow. Mommy, you're going to watch your sister, okay? You like beating on them pants, don't you? Oh, help your sister. I think she fell. Maddox, please stop beating on the pan. What's wrong with that boy? Hello YouTube, I'm back. I changed the battery there a couple miles back and I forgot to turn the camera back on. That's an ongoing issue. Longer ride, but my passenger's having an issue with her helmet. The visor keeps coming loose on that one side, and I thought I had it fixed. I thought it was just a fluke, but it popped loose again, so As you can see, we're real close to approaching the foot of the mountain. Some beautiful areas I live in, and you want to take for granted because you see it all the time, but when you sit back and you get a beautiful day like this and you just take it all in, because you definitely take it for granted when you see it all the time like that. Sorry about that, guys. Bumping into you like it's my first day here. Hope you guys can see this view because it's beautiful. Kind of the view I have from my house. I'm so close to the mountain that you don't really get to admire the beauty of all the trees and all the things because you're right up on top of it. You get a mile or so back and it's really nice to look at. Sure, there are places that I'd rather live than this. There can't be too many in my mind. You get those pretty beach sceneries and all that, and you got to keep in mind that if you have that nice pretty beach to look at, that's all fine and dandy until there's a storm, and that means that there's absolutely nothing protecting your ass from said storm. Where I live, that big wall of trees and stone right there keeps me fairly safe. We don't have many problems with severe storms and tornadoes, unless there's a freak one like 11 years ago that comes from the opposite direction, from the ocean in instead of from the west to us. It freaking screwed us up because it's like the mountain almost amplified that shit. We lost a trampoline that day, and we had power, the loss of power for 5 days because there were so many poles and everything snapped. And they started, you know, figuring out, okay, well, we'll fix this. That'll give us 2,000 customers back. We'll fix this. This will fix 1,000 customers electric. Well, we were on the tail end of the, we'll fix this, and we'll get 20 people their electric back. And it took us 5 days, man. 5 days. I borrowed a generator and all the things. And 2 days after the storm came through, I had a new generator after I had power, and I've used it twice for the total combination of an hour in the last 11 years. You know, that's just the way things work. If you don't have it, you need it. So, yeah, there's the gap. where the old timers ran across the mountain to get over to Philadelphia. Beautiful. We made it. That was fun. It's just such a nice day. Hello YouTube. I'm back again. Another nice day here in South Central PA. We have 81 degrees. The humidity's up a little bit, I believe. As you can see, we're gonna get some storms here later on today, this evening, I guess. Twisties, twisties. I'm trying a different view. I don't think I've run the super view on this GoPro yet. So I'm trying super view, which is like the most panned out one that there is. I noticed the last time my camera wasn't pointed uphill enough, and all you could mainly see was my dash and my windshield. So I'm hoping to get you guys a little better view of the terrain and the scenery. It's not as nice and crisp looking as what it normally is, but it's still nice nonetheless. The corn is starting to get up there. It's not a foot high yet, but it's definitely several inches right now. Alrighty. It's been some long days at work. We're kind of slow. So I think I'm gonna go on a walk tonight with the little ones and my lovely wife and enjoy the evening. It may seem a little counterproductive, but we'll jump in the truck and go a little ways down the road and then walk. We got a nice place real close, fairly close by, like half mile or so. But I just don't feel like walking the whole way to get to it and back yet. So just gonna drive and then walk and then drive back home. It's a nice place for the kids to play and don't have to worry about traffic on the road where we're going. it's like a dead end, and it doesn't see very much traffic at all. If I walk from my house up, it's it's rush hour. You know how people are when they're trying to go home from work. They don't use the best judgment sometimes when they're coming through the little neighborhoods. Hopefully my knee holds out pretty good. I notice when I get to work in the mornings, it's in great shape, and then after I walk around on the concrete for about a half hour to an hour, my knee starts to swell, and then it's just kind of, yeah, I guess I could say it gets a little tight, so I end up walking with a limp the rest of the day, and it really doesn't seem to be getting any better. So I do definitely think I need to make an appointment here at the doctor. I may try just like a compression brace, or for there, something that's made for a knee like that. So because that might keep the swelling down, which is what I believe is causing most of my problems. And that was the shift to second, shift to third, and then pull the clutch in, and shift 4, 5, 6, and let the clutch out. That was what they call the lazy man's upshift pattern. I don't need all them gears. Today is the 8th of June. We have had some pretty nice weather. Last weekend was really nice. I took off and went fishing again on Monday, so that leaves me with a 3-day work week, and I just got 2 of them down, so there's 1 to go. Still for sale. I'm not even going to talk about gas right now. I promise I won't do it. That's it. Check the weather for tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to ride again or not. I will if the weather holds out. I'll definitely ride the old Kawasaki back to work again. Says my average is 41.2, and it's probably about right. I've never actually, I don't think I've checked it. I've just always figured that the kind of put some trust in this, that it actually works. definitely in full bloom now. All the leaves and everything are out, and it's not spring anymore. I'd say summer's just about arrived with a vengeance. We just haven't had a lot of heat, like extremely hot days. We've had some, but nothing to write home about. The lake was 72 degrees on Monday. Yeah, I can't even talk. The last time we were there, it was 70, so it's warming up slowly. 72 swimmable, but it's getting cold. The weather was really foggy this morning. The roads were damp in places. It had rained in 2 or 3 hours before I got up. This is pretty dry, but my gosh, the fog was pretty thick. But we made it, so we get a nice clear morning here. I want to take a little video of my ride in the morning. You guys can watch the sunrise with me. I might even include it in with one of these other videos, because I can't imagine I'm going to be talking a whole lot on the way in, because I get up, I get clothes thrown on, and I'm out the door. I'm that guy. So within 15 minutes of me getting out of bed, I'll be on the motorcycle. So it's just a process. So that's how I've been always. That's how I function. Some people get up a couple hours before and make breakfast, have a routine down. Not this guy. This guy. Just when you think you're getting ready to have some fun, somebody was in front of us there for a good while, going fairly slow, and they turned off, and there was about 4 or 5 cars in front of us, in front of me. Yet we were not wasting any time coming out across here, and we just got behind I guess that's like a spraying tractor, I guess you'd call them. Yeah, we slowed down real quick. So we did. Holy shit. We're gonna get stop on the hill here. Up with the visor. It's getting a little warm. When you're going 50 or 60, you keep you don't get warm, but you slow down to 10 mile an hour and you get warm pretty quick. the heat was coming up off the engine. You guys can't see my one eye starting to twitch. There's not as many, there's not many patient people in the world as there once was. I'm not a patient person. Me to die back there. Mad Mike does not do wheelies on his Connie. Sorry. I would have loved to put on a show for him, but I also like to get home without holes in my pants. Broken motorcycle. If I would have got into this stuff at a younger age, and when I say stuff, I'm talking motorcycles. I didn't get my first motorcycle until I was 35, but I think that stunt riding would be pretty neat to get used to. I really do. But you'd have to have pretty much a wrecked motorcycle that don't have a title, that's cheap, you know, that runs, that you can set up for stunts with their protective, put some of the protective cages on it and all that happy shit, and just learn, take it out and learn, you know. I think that'd be fun. I do. Let's get in an old parking lot somewhere. I don't think I'd want to try it now. 10 years ago I would have. Get a little throttle lock action here. Oh, my hand. Do you guys get little cramps in your hands, or is it just me? I can't think it's just me, but hell, maybe it is. I have beat up my hands and my forearms being a mechanic. Pretty hard on all that stuff. But these big foam grips really help, and that throttle lock does, where you can just get in a spot there, or you can flip it on, take a little stress off of your hand and wrist. going slow is that you don't have to worry about bugs quite as much. So when you do hit a bug, it usually just bounces off of you, or you don't even know you hit it. But once you speed up, the bugs become part of your paint job or part of your windshield. If you can see this, I ran through a whole bunch the other day, and it was nuts. I actually saw, because of the headlights, it was starting to get dark, and I slowed down, hoping that they wouldn't all get, you know, splattered. They just bounce off is what I was shooting for. And it must have worked, because I didn't see that many, considering what I was driving through. Ready for some local grown corn on the cob? This guy. That's who. Gotta wait till August usually. That's one of my favorite things. That comes out onto the road there. Almost home. There she is. The old Gap. So, I don't know if I told you guys about our fishing trip, but I caught a couple largemouth, 3 crappie. My son caught a walleye, some perch, a whole bunch of what they call white bass. My dad caught a real nice largemouth and one of the smaller white bass. It was funny. He was getting frustrated because the fishing, he wasn't doing too good. And then he ends up catching the biggest thing all day. It's a good time. So we're slow at work anyhow. I'm sure they didn't miss me. This thirsty hog wants some more. Gonna need some more fuel. Pretty sure I can get it on the way home instead of on the way to. I think I just looked. It says, well, now it's 94. It did say 70. Do I trust it? I'll probably stop and get fuel. I'm a damn chicken. I really don't want to walk. But then I hear that these tanks are 5.7 gallons. Somebody in the Facebook group ran out. The bike shut off. They had to push the bike about 20 yards to get to the pumps. I don't think I put more than 4.5 in it. So I could probably stretch it out a little bit. But yeah, I'm up around 25 bucks to fill this up. And damn it, I said I wasn't gonna say nothing about gas prices. Son of a bitch. I left you guys down. Alright guys, I appreciate you riding along with me. Like I said, I might put a morning video or something in here with this one, just for something different. Thanks for staying tuned. I apologize, I wasn't extremely fun and bubbly today, but it's also not Thursday, and normally I make my videos. It's Thursday, and I'm in a lot better mood because I don't have to work for 3 days. Well, that being said, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, and tune in for our next one. Thanks.